What will happen if everyone gets rich suddenly? If everyone has money, nobody has money. If everyone has a ton of money, then that money would be worth almost nothing, like how a common thing is worth less, for example, sand being cheaper than diamonds. However, based on some experiments, people still want to work and contribute to society, so it's likely that people would still want jobs, even sucky ones. Inflation to the max. There will probably be insane levels of inflation due to the oversupply of cash, so people in all positions will probably end up where they started, unless they invest everything in assets that will ride the inflation wave the moment they get rich. Nothing. You still need someone to change your leaky pipe. Which one of the millionaires are going to do that? Or serve you at 2 p.m. at that depressing fast food down the road? The money will not mean anything and will change to something else. If it happens suddenly, it would initially allow a lot of people to milk the wealth, but then at some point a lot of things will be out of stock online. Stores would be stormed, and eventually in more long-term setting it will get normalized eventually. It would be bad if it happened suddenly though. Hyperinflation will happen, that's what. Then no one will be rich, inflation would climb so high being a millionaire would be considered as middle class. Inflation, maybe anarchy. Inflation just goes up. And when everyone's rich, no one will be rocket boots guy. Then nobody would beat. Crazy how affording most of your needs is considered rich these days. With everyone super, no one will be. Inflation. You want a beach house and everyone else wants, so expect bidding war until price goes up to demand-supply level. Look up Nauru. Was the richest place on earth in the 1980s. One guy bought a Lambo just to drive around the 19 km circumference of the entire island! All the people quickly went bankrupt, and the island now generates most of its income from imprisoning asylum seekers from Australia. Rich bitch. Honk. Like I always want to keep doing what I do. I don't think I'll ever retire. However, I'm not doing hard physical labor, standing all day, or other physically demanding stuff. I think there really should be different retirement ages and rates of pay, depending how hard someone has to work break their bottom line to make that money. I'd be totally okay making less if people who actually did the hard work I don't have to do can get paid their worth. I'd gladly pay more tax so that retiring people can live after retirement in a more fair way to how much they've worked. I really think our governments need to get off their asses and start setting things right. They won't though. I also hate the dumb argument that fast food workers shouldn't be paid as much as EMTs or whatever jobs you want, you know what I mean. We shouldn't be fighting one another or begrudging anyone being paid fairly for their time and effort. Everyone should be able to live in a safe home and have enough food, clothing, healthcare, etc. Inflation. I see two possible outcomes: a Star Trek B Mad Max. Huge inflation.